Hello everybody. I am so embarrassed. I have been trying to fight with troubleshooting the fact that my character has lost its rigging, and I don't even understand why or how this has happened, but VTube Studio absolutely refuses to calibrate and track me, and I've noticed something's been wonky about that for a while. But I'm going into different things that other people are writing in. They're having the same problems, and I'm so very upset because it said that, I tried to calibrate in different ways, try to fix the parameters in different ways, and it just made me look like, okay, I'm been drinking a little too much funny water. So it's kind of going to ruin my show, but the show must go on. So I'm so sorry, and please forgive me. But as much as I'm upset about this, and this might be annoying to watch, I'm so sad. Time. So I'm going to wish you all a good evening. My terrific and forgiving mortal soul. This is Venus Kalita here. I was going to pre-record this. Hang on. Oh my goodness, I may have even gone to the wrong one. Alright, I'm just double checking. Alright, here we go. Alright, I skipped one edition. Oh, I wish I could retake this whole thing. This is so terrible. I can't stand it. I think I'd rather lock. You're gonna see me doing this. I blocked it. I'm just still not. I'm unlocking them. Oh no, man. Calibrate. Calibrate some. I don't know, man. I don't even know which ones to use. I'm gonna take off auto blinking. I don't know if that'll help. I don't know. No more breathing, no more blinking. This weird twitch she's got. I could ignore her bobbling. Oh, this is something different. Okay, is this better? And she's still, I try to calibrate the AIOUs. Wasn't working. Okay, we made her, I'm so sorry. It just drives me nuts. Is it okay if she just bobs her head? I don't even know. Will you calibrate me now? Calibrate me! Doesn't even do it anymore. Oh man. I tried to do this, didn't work. I'm so mad. Okay, I'm gonna have to take two. Oh, I made her grin. Okay, we're stuck with this, guys. I'm so sorry. Alright, let's try this. So, how are you guys doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic time. I hope nothing weird has happened in your world today. And I'm Venus Kalita here with another edition of Riddle Me Din Din, Lady in the Tramp style. And that's right, another Disney movie inspired feast for our bellies. So let's get started because dinner time's already happening on the east side. Riddle me this. I'm a three-letter word following sweet, split, and chick. What am I? Riddle number 2. I'm a liquid and have 2 words that rhyme with levy, dream. What am I? Riddle number 3. I am a condiment that rhymes with putter, shutter, and cutter. What am I? Do 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 do. Riddle number 4. I can be sprinkled. I rhyme with vault, halt, and malt. What am I? Riddle number 5. I can be sprinkled and I can make you sneeze. I can bring heat to your dish if you please. What am I? Doody 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 doo. Doody doody dee doody doody dee. Alright, so let's review and see if you could solve my riddles. In riddle number 1, I'm a 3-letter word following sweet, split, and chick. It is peas. Sweet peas, split peas, chickpeas. We're going to need one 10-ounce package of frozen green peas for this recipe. In riddle number 2, I'm a liquid and have 2 words that rhyme with levy, dream. Moo moo ka-choo. That's heavy cream. We'll need a 1/4 cup. Riddle number 3, I'm a condiment that rhymes with putter, shutter, and cutter. What am I? Butter, and we'll need 1 tablespoon. In riddle number 4, I can be sprinkled. I rhyme with vault, halt, and malt. What am I? Salt. We'll need 1/2 teaspoon. Not 1 1/2, but half a teaspoon. 1/2, half teaspoon salt. Riddle number 5, I can be sprinkled and I can make you sneeze. I can bring heat to your dish if you please. What am I? Pepper. I will need 1/2 teaspoon ground black pepper. So Venus, you may ponder, what does this make? Ladies' mushy peas, though you'll have to cook your own steak to go with it as you like. It only takes time, 15 minutes, and here's what to do. Bring a shallow pot of lightly salted water to a boil over medium-high heat. Add the frozen peas and cook for 3 minutes or until tender. Drain the peas and transfer to a blender or a large food processor. Add the cream, butter, salt, and pepper to peas and process until blended, but still thick with small pieces of peas. Adjust seasonings to taste and serve immediately. So our meal's been started, but what else can we feature? I've got another recipe here, so let me be your teacher. Let's start round number 2. Riddle me this. Aqua, agua, lo. What is this thing that doth flow? Riddle number 2. I rhyme with feast, beast, and least. What baking staple am I? Riddle number 3. What is the word that comes before this song lyric? Ah, honey, honey, you are my candy girl. Do 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 do. Oh, I think I don't have my voice quite back yet. Well, moving on. Riddle number 4. I can be sprinkled, kneaded, and baked. What set of tiny particles am I? Riddle number 5. I'm not a slat, but I can be a pillar. Rearrange the former to reveal my true name. What am I? Alright, M-Soul, let's review. Riddles from round 2. Riddle me this. Aqua, agua, lo. What is this thing that doth flow? Water. We'll need 1.5 cups water for this recipe. Riddle number 2. I rhyme with feast, beast, and least. What baking staple am I? Yeast. We'll need 1 package of yeast. Riddle number 3. What is the word that comes before this song lyric? Ah, honey, honey, you are my candy girl. You got me, la, la, la. Well, it's sugar, sugar. Ah, sugar, sugar. Oh, honey, honey. Okay, so we'll need 1.5 tablespoons of sugar for this recipe. Riddle number 4. I can be sprinkled, kneaded, and baked. What set of tiny particles am I? Flour. We'll need 3 cups flour for this recipe. Riddle number 5. I am not a slat, but I can be a pillar. Rearrange the former to reveal my true name. What am I? So if we rearrange slat, we get salt. And we can have a pillar of salt. And we will need 1/2 teaspoon salt for this recipe. So Venus, you can ask, what does this make? These are Tony's breadsticks. You know the lovely chef, who I'm just like today, who fed Lady and the Tramp on their date night? Well, here's how we make his amazing Tony's breadsticks. Mix the ingredients, then knead them for 3 minutes. Let the dough rise for 10 minutes on its own. Then roll it out on parchment paper to the size of a cookie sheet. Cut into 1.5-inch strips. Spread with butter, add garlic, salt, and Parmesan cheese on top. Let it rest for 10 minutes. Then bake it in an oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 minutes. It's going to smell so good. Yay! Well, I think we have enough sides. Let's go to our main dish. Ready for round 3? It's a biggie, but hang in there. The results will be worth it. So here we go. Riddle me this. I'm red when ripe, and in a salad I beam. Sometimes I'm saucy, or in a soup stream. What am I? Riddle number 2. I wear a crown, but I'm not a king. Squashed. I might make a sauce or dressing. What am I? Riddle number 3. I can be found in a bed, in a vase, or used to hydrate your face. What am I? Riddle number 4. You cut me, chop me, and dice me, then you cry over me. What am I? Riddle number 5. I used to be sold in the shape of a pylon. I was chiseled from this cone and offered to ladies at tea, often with the phrase, 1 lump or 2. What am I? Da 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 da. Riddle number 6. Ancient Greece called me the joy of the mountain, and said Aphrodite created the sweet spicy scent in my leaves as a symbol of happiness. What am I? Do 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 do. La 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 ba da 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 da. Riddle number 7. I am a leaf that rhymes with stay, play, and clay. What am I? Da 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 da. Hello viewers, I'm so sorry about my rain today, but we are running through round 3 of Riddle Me Din Din, Lady and the Tramp Night. We are on riddle number 8. I am neither a slat nor alts, but if you reorder me, you can tell me what I am. What am I? Hello, Tisha Adams. You have been on my mind. I'm so glad I see you here today. So we're rearranging slat to find an ingredient for cooking. It's not alts. It's not slat. What could it be? Do 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 ba da 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 da. Riddle number 9. I am not a Grail, nor Craig, nor cigar, but all 3 are spelled using letters from within me. What word am I? Ding 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 ding. Wee. Ding 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 ding. Woo. Ding 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 ding. Okay, moving on to riddle number 10. This is a big round, but please stick in there with me. Riddle number 10. Each of these words were made by taking letters from me. P, rep, prep, and peer. What baking ingredient could I be? Do 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 boop do 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 do. Boom 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 boom. Riddle number 11. In a basket I go well with jam or with butter. When fresh from the oven I make your heart flutter. What am I? Riddle number 12. I start with a crack, then comes a sizzle. I can be fried or scrambled in the middle. What am I? Do 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 do. I'm not sure, but there may be a lag between my speaking and when you hear me, but I'm going to keep going. And welcome viewers. So sorry about my rigging today. But we'll just say that I'm looking back and forth between Lady and the Tramp today, getting ready to serve them their famous spaghetti meatballs. Ooh, okay, we're ready. I'm moving on. Riddle number 13. I'm milk's leap toward immortality, often paired with wine. On a platter with some fruit, I'm simply divine. What am I? I'm so sorry about the lags. I'm so sorry. Riddle number 14. I am not players, nor replays, but shuffle these about to find me. What am I? Do 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 ba da 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 boop 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 boop. Riddle number 15. I am a compound word found in front of cake, wood, less, and eater. What am I? Da 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 bum bum da 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 bum bum da 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 ba da 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 ba da 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 bum da 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 ba da ba da ba da 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 ba da ba da da ba da 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 da. Riddle number 16. With meatballs or cheese, sometimes I'm twirled, served on a plate. I'm comfort to the world. What am I? Do 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 ba da 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 ba da da ba da da ba ba da ba da ba. Riddle number 17. I can be yellow to white, soft or hard, on a burger or mac. I'm often starred. What am I? Do 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 ba 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 ba. Okay, it was a biggie, but as promised, it will be worth it. Let's review and see how many you got. In riddle number 1, I'm red when ripe, and in a salad I beam. Sometimes I'm saucy, or in a soup stream. What am I? Diced tomatoes, undrained. We'll need 2 cans. In riddle number 2, I wear a crown, but I'm not a king. Squashed, I might make a sauce or dressing. What am I? It's a tomato, and we'll need 1 can of tomato paste for this recipe. In riddle number 3, I can be found in a bed, in a vase, or used to hydrate your face. What am I? Splish splash. It's water. We'll need 1½ cups water divided. In riddle number 4, you cut me, you chop me, and dice me, then you cry over me. What am I? Onions, and we'll need 3 tablespoons of grated onions for this recipe. In riddle number 5, I used to be sold in the shape of a pylon. I was chiseled from my cone and offered to ladies at tea, often with the phrase 1 lump or 2. What am I? It's sugar. It used to be sold in a giant pylon-shaped cone. 1 tablespoon of sugar is all we need for this recipe. Riddle number 6. Ancient Greeks called me the joy of the mountain and said Aphrodite created the sweet, spicy scent of my leaves as a symbol of happiness. What am I? Oregano. 1½ teaspoons dried oregano are needed for this recipe. Riddle number 8. I'm neither a slat nor alt, but if you reorder me, you can tell me what I am, what it is. You were right, Tisha. It was salt, 1¼ teaspoon salt divided. Riddle number 9. I am not a grail, nor crag, nor cigar, but all 3 are spelled using letters from within me. What word am I? So the word we got all of those from was garlic. So we arranged the letters. We got garlic. And we need 1 teaspoon minced garlic divided for this recipe. Riddle number 10. Each of these words were made by taking letters from me. So there's 1 bigger word that we used its letters to spell. So think about things we cook with. P, rep, prep, and peer. They are all spelled using letters from 1 bigger word that we cook with. It is pepper. And we'll need 3/4 teaspoons of pepper divided. In riddle number 11, in a basket, I go well with jam or with butter. When fresh from the oven, I make your heart flutter. Again, you were correct. It is bread. Only 6 slices of day-old bread torn into pieces. That sounds therapeutic to me. Riddle number 12. I start with a crack, then comes a sizzle. I can be fried or scrambled in the middle. What am I? Again, you are correct. It is an egg. We need 2 eggs lightly beaten for this recipe. Riddle number 13. I milk sleep toward immortality, often paired with wine on a platter with some fruit. I'm simply divine. What am I? Yes, Tish Adams, you were correct. It was cheese. We'll need a ½ cup grated Parmesan cheese for this recipe. Riddle number 14. I am not players nor replays, but shuffle these about to find me. If we reshuffle those letters of those words, we get parsley. 2 tablespoons of minced fresh parsley are needed for this recipe. In riddle number 15, I am a compound word found in front of cake, wood, less, and eater. What am I? Beef, beefcake, beefwood, beefless, and beef eater. We'll need 1 pound ground beef for this recipe. Or I guess tofu curry or something like that if you use that. Riddle number 16. With meatballs or cheese, sometimes I'm twirled, served on a plate. I'm comfort to the world. What am I? You were right when you said pasta, specifically spaghetti. We'll need hot cooked spaghetti for this recipe, as much as you want to eat. Riddle number 17. I can be yellow to white, soft or hard, on a burger or mac. I'm often starred. What am I? Again, you were correct, Tisha Adams. It was cheese for the second time. We'll need additional cheese, Parmesan cheese, or optional, the tofu version, to throw on top at the end. So Venus, you will want to ask, what does this make? This is Tony's famous kissing spaghetti and meatballs. Here's what we need to do. In a Dutch oven, combine the tomatoes, tomato paste, 1 cup water, onion, sugar, oregano, bay leaf, and the ½ teaspoon each of salt, garlic, and pepper. And I also add the crushed peppers because I like things spicy. Bring this to a boil. Then, once it starts to boil, reduce the heat and simmer uncovered for 1¼ hours. So that is 1 hour, 15 minutes. All right. Then, meanwhile, you're going to soak the bread in the remaining water. Squeeze out the excess moisture. Note, I'd skip on the soaked bread and I'd add 2 cups of breadcrumbs to the pot and with a ¼ cup of milk. So in a large bowl, combine the bread, eggs, Parmesan cheese, parsley, and the remaining salt, garlic, and pepper. Crumble the beef over the mixture and mix it together well. Shape it into about 36 1½ inch meatballs. Place the meatballs on a rack in a shallow baking pan. Bake uncovered at 400 degrees for 20 minutes or until it's no longer pink in the middle, and then drain them. Transfer to the spaghetti sauce once they've been drained. Simmer again uncovered until heated through, stirring occasionally. Then pull out that bay leaf. We don't want anyone to get that in their mouth. Now, serve with spaghetti and additional Parmesan cheese if desired. Well, that's it, my lovely M souls. Again, I'm so sorry for my lack of movement today, but I hope you enjoy. Look at Little Lady and the Tramp. I kind of like the suspended candle in the wine bottle there for an effect, soft lighting, romance, and the giant mountain of spaghetti, of course, with meatballs would be my favorite thing on the plate today. Well, that's all she wrote, M Soul. This is Venus Kalita. I hope you get a chance to try these amazing savory dishes, and even the breadsticks. It would be great to dip into that sauce. So let me know in the comments how you'd like it. I'm going to go get some chilled spring water right now because it's been a hot day, and I'm going to enjoy my tasty dinner. The pasta's waiting for me right now. Lady in the Tramp style. Thank you, Disney, for your inspiration. Tisha Adams and other viewers that are out there today, thank you so much for stopping by. And manja.